Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. First of all, I would like to apologize for the late upload. I have been using a different camera and I should have tested it, but I didn't, and when the time came to edit the vlog, I realized that I couldn't transfer the files from my camera to my computer, and therefore I sort of lost all the vlogging footage that I had. I continued vlogging afterwards, but the video you're seeing here is currently the only thing that I have to show you. This video is already 10 minutes long, so I figured I would just do a voiceover and talk to you a bit about my goals for the upcoming months. One of the things that I would like to do is offer pet commissions. And this illustration is actually my first colorful pet commission. I created this for someone I know personally, and therefore the size is the biggest size that I have because they wanted 2 pets on one painting. And I'm still figuring things out because this took me quite a while, and I know with my full-time job and other projects that I want to complete, I can't spend 6 or more hours on one painting. I am still testing different sizes to see how long each size would take me to complete, and for now I think I'm gonna go with A5 size because I want my commissions to be affordable, and I also need to make sure that I can do it within a certain time frame. For instance, this illustration took me a lot longer than I expected because if you go bigger you can add more detail and then time goes on and on. In the upcoming weeks I hope to do a few more tests and then decide whether or not I will make commission slots available in my store somewhere January or February next year. The second thing that I want to work on is expanding my skills. And no, this is not a plug for Skillshare because I am not on Skillshare. I would like to learn how to create characters, and last year I started with anatomy, but I got bored very easily because every time I think of drawing humans and like superheroes, my mind goes completely blank and I can't think of anything interesting to draw. Not in the same way that I get inspired by my own original characters, Little Mr. Pumpkinhead and Spooky Boo. With them, for some reason, I create stories and the most fun illustrations, and from the moment I think of designing a human character, I get nothing. The idea is, or the thing that I want to do is implement myself into the story. So I would like to create a character based on me that allows me to interact with my characters, and for that I feel I need to learn how to draw human characters. My current game plan for doing this is going back to what inspired me the most, and that was Toonbox Studio. I believe I've talked about Toonbox Studio more often in previous videos. Paris Christou gives a lot of very good tutorials on his website, and I have purchased the How to Draw Cherry tutorials, and I want to use that tutorial as a base for myself as a character. I don't necessarily like the current style that he has when it comes to faces, but for now I just want to focus on getting comfortable with poses and where the facial features go and figuring something out, and then later on when I'm comfortable with that I can start looking at different artists and see how they draw eyes, nose, lips, things like that, and see if I can find something that I like and that fits my style, or that I can morph into my style, because currently I have no style when it comes to drawing characters. So that is one skill that I would like to build, and the second one is backgrounds. I am very bad at placing my characters into a scene, and I currently have no idea how I am going to tackle this issue, but I am also following classes on SVS Learn, and oh, by the way, I'm not sponsored by any of these. I just use these classes and I genuinely love them. So, I don't know, there was something going on about classes in December. No information has been given yet, but I want to keep that in the back of my mind, that I want to learn more about backgrounds, and they do have a course about designing interesting backgrounds, which is something that I will probably follow after I do the how to draw cherry tutorials. The third thing that I want to work on in the upcoming year is having a booth at a market or a fair. I would like to offer my products, my originals, my prints as a physical thing where people can, stop by, browse a little, maybe buy something. And for that, I need to start thinking about other products that I could make. And currently, I'm not very good at it. The only thing that I can think of are prints and postcards, because that is mostly what my art is for. I don't create stickers, I don't create buttons or pins, but maybe I can do that before I start looking out for spots at a market or a booth. Maybe that's something that I can implement as well. And then when it comes to my biggest goal, I think you can call it the biggest goal, is do a Kickstarter. I would like to continue creating Forever Halloween illustrations with my little Mr. Pumpkinhead and combine them into a book that I could be able to, produce through Kickstarter. So if that could happen somewhere at the end of next year, I would be so happy. But I have in mind that I need about 40 illustrations, and I don't think that I'm going to make it, because at the rate that I'm going, I can probably illustrate one a week. And I know there's like 52 weeks in a year, but still, with everything else that I have going on, I don't think it is possible to create that many. But if it's not in 2020, it might be in 2021. Do you have some big goals for the upcoming year that you would like to share? You can do so in the comments below. I love reading them. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps me out. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time.